Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It is officially Sagittarius season, which means awesome things can and will start to happen again. Humanity can return to being super. Technology can go back to moving forward. NASA's new head dude just talked about how NASA is going to partner up with 8 or 9 different companies, and we are going back to the moon. This is fantastic super news. And right now we're watching an old video because I don't have time to edit when I'm going live. So whatever comes up, this is a super moon video. I was just so, doing this for 6 years. I don't get a chance to be excited all the time, especially with weather and hurricanes and shit all the time. Rarely do I get to take the red pill and be all happy. And so, I don't know if you guys know this, but like at the beginning of 2017, I got invited to one of NASA's social events where I got to talk to everybody. I got to talk to the James Webb Space Telescope head dude. That was awkward. We can talk about that some other time. The ISS people, I got to talk to people from Boeing, Raytheon, you name it. And I asked everybody, how prepared we were to go back to the moon. And they're like, oh, we're not going back to the moon. It's like, what? And so at some point in the day on the bus, I just started to cry because it felt like a museum, As a kid, and that's the thing. People flip out about politics like they're supposed to. And what people don't realize is that George W. Bush loved space shuttles. Bush loved space shuttle. Obama loved space shuttle. Trump loves space. Like, nobody wants to cancel the space shuttle. Nobody wants to have some lame space program that only sends robots to Mars. Nobody wants to stop the technology curve other than, the people who might be making billions and trillions off oil. Other than that, we all want civilization to stop being retrograde and to move forward. Okay? And so to even hint that we might be going forward along with Elon Musk's Hello Moon project, which I'm going to try and go to if it's a real thing. They're going to take artists and, video making and drawing and singing and poetry and all that stuff. Technically, I've minorly mastered all 7 arts. So I'm going to try to get on that bus and then make out with one of the other artists on the bus. So, yeah, this is just, the announcement kind of came out like an hour ago, and I will do a serious edited video. Rarely do I get to do stories about breaking news because I like to pull all the facts in. But this time it's just the fact that he's saying, hey, a new wave of lunar exploration will focus on science at the lunar surface. There's way more to discover. And, I'll probably get flat earthers on here saying moon's fake, or a bunch of people saying the moon landing was fake. Well, now that you got 8 or 9 different companies, including SpaceX, talking about going to the moon, we will find out. My position has always been that we cannot verify. I cannot verify whether we have been to the moon or not. So, I don't know, man. If you're really that passionate about it, put a GoPro on a giant balloon and send it up the upper atmosphere. And you tell me. You show me the pictures, I do what I can with the data I've been given. And one of the things I've talked about is that when I used to go out, sidebar, one time when I went out, I was at a Hooters. One of the heads, now he's an old head, of a space agency, came up and started talking to me. My life has been crazy, man. He was cool. Marines are always cool, though. What was it talking about? Oh, yeah. So, this is just good news. And even the new head of NASA said, Jim Bridenstine, this is not going to be Lucy and the football. So that is the best news ever. Because, this analogy here of Charlie Brown, I'm Charlie Brown. I even put it on my NASA videos. I feel like damn Charlie Brown. And this would be more like my love life, though, with Lucy being like, ha, yes, no, boom. Yes, no, boom. So this is just something to get excited about. And hey, Sun Pillar. So this information is streaming in as they're doing this big conference. Unfortunately, we have debris flow going through somewhere in California near San Diego right now. Boeing Defense, thank you for your great conference. And because, like, man, I want to fly a jet. Don't you want to fly a jet? Don't you even want to fly like on a upper atmosphere Boeing bus? Like you and some buddies, you know, hopefully they'll have, you can smoke and drink up there. But, you know, just like look over Earth and fly around Earth, laughing, drinking, and smoking. I've always wanted to make love on the moon. I want to play guitar on the moon. I want to, you know, nobody thought that the world would be this big of a shit show in 2018. Nobody, you know, and I've been pulling all these videos about films from the 50s and 60s on solar energy. And they were all convinced by the year 2000 everything would be solar. And then, you know, JFK got shot, and then things have been dicey, you know, and it's like, I try to the moon, bitches. I try to get excited when I can. And so this is just the fact that we're talking about new moon partnerships, and that NASA's finally going to talk about the moon. That, you know, Space Force we need to have space program that goes forward into the future. And that just sending robots to Mars ain't impressed nobody. I mean, not anybody knows anything. That's just not the fact that we've totally ignored Venus. I don't know where it is, probably way down here, but oh yeah. And Mercury's in retrograde. Did you guys know that? Mercury's in retrograde. So if I have any problems talking and stuff, it's because Mercury is hella in retrograde. So be sure to, there's my ugly mug. Be sure to contact all your old friends and family. Elon Musk is talking about sex. Super fun software Easter eggs coming to all Tesla sex cars. Whoa. You have a car that drives itself while you have sex with it? That is going to make a whole lot of money. In romance mode with toilet humor and more video games. Although, like, the poop and pee stuff isn't sexy to me at all, Elon. That must be Northern California shit. Oh, my golly. All right, what am I talking about? Don't quit. I'm not going to quit. Anyway. And just more, yeah, don't quit, don't give up. And so don't give up on, that's the whole point is, you know, a lot of the people in the comments, they're like angry and yelling about stuff. And it's like, man, we got to work a deal out. If we want to get past this oil age, you got to work with people. You can't just yell at people like, you're all liars, we hate you all. Like, technically it's all legacies. They've all been dealing with a system that came way before them. Excited about cats. And so you got to get everyone to work together. People are like, that's impossible. And it's like, no, it's not. Getting everybody to hit the button. You did it in kindergarten. You all lined up, held hands, and took a step forward, you know? And so we can do that again. And I'm looking for something. Oh, this is really cool. This is like a topography map modeler. How you can reshape this planet or other planets. And, you know, the whole thing about the moon is kind of like the idea that, well, we're not going to the moon. Why not? It's too expensive. And first of all, that's like the only thing in history that Congress has ever said was too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the history of government, the only thing Congress ever said was too expensive was going to the moon. Oh, yeah, and I called a major landfalling hurricane warning for October 10th, 2019. Plan and prepare now. That's real, man. It's my real, I'm already calling my shots. See, I'm improving through time. I can now call hurricanes a year out. So yeah, all I'm saying is we can get excited again. The shitheads are all just like, oh no, we're just going to yell at people. Well, you guys had your 12 years. And now the good times are coming back slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? We can all be heroes again. Oh, crap. No, I went up the wrong thing. I was looking for a picture of Venus. And I'll put it in. Some people are going to be like, well, I'll make a whole separate video about it. But look, these are the storms that are coming into California. So yeah, this is all I'm saying is, yay, NASA's talking about, and that has me super romantically excited. You can dream of things again, and yeah, maybe we'll get sucker punched and it won't happen. But times change, tables turn. and seasons always change. And so maybe civilization is finally about to get out of being retrograde. Another thing, whether or not people believe in planetary energies, alignments, and frequencies affecting each other, I gotta say that one of the rare things this year is that every single planet in our solar system will be going retrograde, which is extremely rare. And so my metaphor has always been that we are in civilization retrograde. And the idea of retrograde is you got to go back over all your old mistakes and then fix them. And so we are hopefully at the final, this year, 2018 is the retrogradiest, like, we've realized this shit doesn't work. And the worst shit happens. And so we can't stay stuck in a perpetual war, perpetual oil economy forever and survive. We have to adapt with the planet, and we have to adapt with the solar system. So that is exciting, and that is romantic. And I haven't been this excited since Trump got handed a soccer ball by Putin. And that's the thing, is Russia and America's space agencies have worked together forever, and they don't have any problems. So space always allows all people to come together for a common goal. Adapting to the Earth changes, common goal. Going to the moon, the chance that we can go to the moon. And I'll tell you the truth, as far as I know it, the technology would blow your mind, dude. The technology we have that I've verified with my own eyes would blow your mind. And so whatever they unveil in their steps to the public, we can be there pretty dang fast. Like, you might go to the moon in your lifetime. I might go to the moon in my lifetime. And that is exciting. And so I will keep you guys updated. I'll do an edited video that breaks it all down. But yeah, I'm going to get excited about having our space agencies move forward. I want the space shuttle to come back so bad. I mean, if you're going to go to the moon, you want something that can go there and come back, right? Right. So I just want to take this time out to just tell everybody, breaking news, we're starting to see rays of sunlight all over the place again. So that is fantastic news. And this is part of the month, Save Thor News, where I rely on all your contributions and donations to keep doing what I do. And so, I love you guys. And it has been a wild ride. And I cannot wait to get to better days. And this definitely feels like Sagittarius season. Because Sagittarius is the fun, cool, dancing, laughing, inspiring force of nature. Yeah, solar system nature. And so, I just want to say, it's been an honor and a privilege to be your friend, your planetary defense commander, and your wild and crazy guy. That is me, the T. So I'll talk to you guys soon. And I will work on an amazing edited video about this subject that has all the facts jammed in it. Stay cool. God bless everyone. Let us live long and prosper together. And may the force be with you always.